What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here, and we are going to follow up on our Kubrow build from the other day when we created a genetic mutation hybrid, if you will. So Hybro, as you can see here, is now adult-sized. Okay, he is a Araxka Kubrow. I can never say that right, but there he is. He is actually smaller than my other Kubrows, but he is a male this time. So I've got 2 males, 2 females. So what we're going to do now, first, with the new update, you can see this consigned to the Lotus. If you click this, you can actually give the Kubrow to the Lotus for 25,000, and she will take care of him, and you can say goodbye if you don't want that one that you have. Okay, so what we want to do then is let's come over here and take a look at Hybro here. As you can see, he's a rank 0, and see trait-wise, it ended up giving me the Rexa Precepts. Okay, so you know, whatever becomes a dominating Kubrow on the mutation, the hybrid, if you will, is what you're going to get here as your Precepts. If this answers some of the questions, I know it answers a number of questions as to whether you would get both sets of Precepts, whether you would be able to mix them or not. So the answer is no. Alright, so just keep that in mind. But while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at the whole new appearance setup if you haven't already seen it. Now there are actually, let's do this so that way we get done properly. Okay, there are 3 new packs that came out. Yes, you have the base gene pack, which provides basic masking options for the Kubrow, innate DNA structure, loud coat coloring, and whatnot. Earth brown, corpus gray, hex green, gallium gray, and derelict black. I've already purchased this for the 100,000. You've got the Dalmatian gene masking kit, okay, which includes the molted fur pattern, a Nova Gray owned, a Ash Gray, and a Valkyr Brown as the colors, and I believe it's the spotted pattern. So I went ahead and I picked that up as well, so we can take a look at it. And then, of course, you've got the more popular Sevenja gene masking kit, which includes Brindle Fur, Eris Black, Forest Gray, and Lotus Purple. The most sought after setup, I believe, would be this particular masking set. Alright. So if we come over here to the appearance, okay, and I'm actually going to keep Hybro. I think we'll see how it plays out. It'll allow me to make this one a little bit different than Biscuit, so I can build him a little bit different than I built her, and we'll see how that plays out. Again, the Precepts, the role of the Precepts, how you place them determines what your Kubrow does do. So we'll talk about that again in a second. But now what we've got here is you can attach your emblems now. So that's where my clan emblem would go. And as you can see, there it is, the Nog emblem. You can attach event badges as always, but we'll just equip the Grandmaster, and that will show up on the other side there on the Kubrow. This does not show up very well on the Sunika. I can tell you that. Usually it's hidden because, well, it may just be my Sunika, because my Sunika is the big bulky one that everybody wants to get. Okay, we've got a couple fur patterns now. This is what you bought if you bought those 2 packs. You get the molted pattern. Yeah, which gives you spotted and a little bit different coloring here. And then you've got the brindle fur pattern down here also, which gives you lines and a little bit different underneath coloring, which should be pretty cool. Or we've got the natural pattern, which I think he's got a pretty nice natural pattern. Let's go ahead and color it and see. So now that we bought the packs, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of different color patterns to work with. So let's just kind of go through them here. You got an Ash Gray as your natural bottom color. They're the top color. Corpus Gray, I think they look pretty much, they're slightly different. the black really brings him out. Wow, he looks kind of tiger, leopard type of setup now. That's pretty cool. Earth brown, Eris black, a little bit in there. That's a bit too light, the forest gray. Gallium, not too bad. Okay, hex green. The Lotus purple on top. Nova gray. And Valkyrie brown. Now my question here, let's say we go Derelict black. I think we'll keep Derelict black. Okay. And then we'll move into secondary color. We could go Lotus purple. That really is weird. Brown. Oh, wow. That really stands out. The Valkyrie brown. The base. Wow. I like that. So you can really customize your Kubrow now, yeah? We get the ash gray. That looks kind of cool. I'm hoping you can see these little... I wish this screen wasn't so big here. Eris browns. Yeah, you can really get into some Eris black with the black. All black Kubrow with some white color on it here. Let's keep that for now. Let's go with the tertiary color. Tertiary color. So if we do this, we can really make him look like a... Play around with his colors here. Pretty cool looking. So there we go. If you wanted a Lotus purple, a little bit of Lotus purple, but not too much, there's your... You used a tertiary color. I can't say it. I'm sorry. Oh, the Nova gray with the black makes him look... let's take a look at that. I like that. Of course, it makes him look kind of like an old Kubrow. You know, gray and black. This actually reminds me a little bit of my dog before he passed. Pretty nice. I think we're going to keep this color for him, for Hybro. But, one more time here, we can change the colors around. So if you want to, or the pattern now, if you want to change it, you've got your base colors, now you got your pattern here. So the pattern looks pretty funky. I like that. We've got a spotted dog, so you can almost make like a Dalmatian if you swap the colors around. We put the spots as black and the rest of them as white. We'd have like a Dalmatian Kubrow. Or the... I guess you could almost call this a skunk Kubrow. But I honestly think I'm going to keep him as a natural Kubrow for that. Okay? And equip. And so that is him right there. Alright. Perfect. Now, if you're still here, let's just quickly talk about this one more time. Like I said, now we've got Howl and we've got Protect on this Kubrow. Okay, so Howl will scream, bloody curling, striking fear into the foes, and Protect, defense, replenishing your shields. Now on Biscuit, I have it set backwards, where Protect is first and Howl is second. On Hybro, I'm going to go with Howl first to strike the fear into the enemies, and then Protect as my second. So what he will do is he will howl before he protects, and I'm okay with that. And then as we build up, you know, we put in the different armor, the health, the maul, companion, all this stuff. This will all be put in here properly, and we'll see him grow and become awesome that way. So this, having me have two of the same Kubrow, will allow me to switch the precepts around and see which way plays better for me, especially when I link up all of these things. Okay, so that's it. Hopefully that answered some of the questions. It did answer a question for me as to whether or not it would take both sets of precepts, and it obviously doesn't. So it's still, you know, it's pretty random as to which one of the two you get when you mix the two imprints. But whichever one you get is what you're going to get on the precepts. So hopefully you liked this. Hopefully it was informative. Please hit that like button if you did. Any comments, questions, anything I may have missed, if you have any, please feel free to leave them below, and I will answer them for you as best I can. And otherwise, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you soon.